Rayhan's got a brilliant book out, which we will be talking about later, I promise. It's a hot topic that you'll be very interested in. But I'd love your take on all this, because you're such an astute commentator on matters of culture and so on. Where do you think this leaves us, this whole last few weeks?
I think it leaves Americans raw, angry, and more divided than ever. One of the ironies of the story, something that we haven't heard much talk about, is that Brett Kavanaugh is a conservative who flourished in liberal institutions. At Yale Law School, he is someone who had numerous Democrats come out and defend him early on in this process. He routinely hired as his law clerks liberal students, many of whom then praised him and worked to support his nomination to the Supreme Court. He is a conservative who is very much an establishment conservative, someone who is always working with folks across the aisle, trying to build bridges. When you think about his judicial philosophy, his conservative judicial philosophy is based on the idea that we must allow democratic legislatures to take the lead, not unelected administrative agencies. And what did he get? What did he get for actually trying to build bridges, for doing so much? He was literally hired as a lecturer at Harvard Law School by Elena Kagan, another Supreme Court justice who was appointed by Barack Obama. She hired him. She went out of her way to do that because she so respected him as a jurist, as a thinker. And then suddenly, someone who devoted so much of his life to building these bridges, this is where we find ourselves now. It is a really extraordinary testament. And when you look to Brett Kavanaugh's testimony, in a way, you see someone who said, enough is enough. I thought that I was someone who built genuine friendships. I thought I was someone who built and cultivated this trust with folks on the liberal left. And instead, you had this experience that for him must have been so searing. And you see this happening to many conservatives and Republicans right now. People who felt that we can bridge these divides, and now feeling as though perhaps that's not the case.